Okay, now we need to learn to do halving of numbers like 120, 140, 160, and 180. You need to know this so you can do CLIC 7, question 5. So let's start off by making 120. So here is 100. What number have I made now? 110, 120. Okay, good. Now, what we need to do is to split it into two equal groups. So we've got half. What we could do, first of all, is split the 100. So what is half of 100? Half of 100, anyone? 50, well done. So I'm going to put 50 there, and I'm going to put 50 there. So that's half of 100. Now we've got the two tens left. So that's 20. What's half of 20? 10. So I'm going to put a 10 there, and I'm going to put a 10 there. What did I start off with? 120. And what is half of 120? I've got a 50 and a 10, which gives me 60. Well done. So half of 120 is 60. Here's a shortcut. 120. I'm going to partition that into 120. What is half of 100? 50. What is half of 20? 10. Put them back together, what do you get? 50 and 10, 60. Which is exactly the same as what we did down here. Here's another shortcut. What's half of 12? 6. So if half of 12 is 6, half of 12 tens is 6 tens, and we normally call that 60. Well done. Okay, so let's get rid of all that, and let's have another example. Right, this time I'm going to make a different number. What have I got so far? 100. 110, 120, 130, 140. Okay, so we need to find half of 140. Okay, what should we do with the 100? Okay, good. So we'll put 50 over here. Oops. No. Let's do that again. There we go. 50 over here. And 50 over here. Let's make a halving map for what we're doing. So, starting off with 140. First of all, we thought about splitting it into 140. Half of 100 is 50. So we've got 50 here and 50 here. What should we do with the 4 tens? So we'll put 2 tens with that 50 and 2 tens with that 50. So we can now write down what is half of 40? 20. Now, how much have we got here? 70. Well done. And how much have we got here? 70. And what happens when you put 50 and 20 together? You get 70. Another way of thinking about this is, if you know what half of 14 is, which is 7, well done, then that helps you to remember that half of 14 tens is 7 tens, which we normally call 70. Okay, so we're halfway there. Let's do the next one. I need to make a new number. Count the number for me. What have I got? 100. 110. 120. 130. 140. 150. Right, we'll stop there. 160. Okay. What shall we do first with the hundreds? Okay, half of 100 is 50. So let's just write a little message here. First of all, we're going to think about half of 100, and you've told me that half of 100 is 50. So here we go, let's prove it. We'll put 50 there, and we'll put 50 there. Good. What have we got here? 60. Well done. So let's remember that we're thinking about 60. What is half of 60? 30. Let's move 30 over there and 30 over there. So what have we got in this pile? How many blue ones are there, first of all? 50, 60, 70, 80. And how many in this pile? 80. So you told me that half of 60 is 30. And if you put 50 and 30 back together, you get 80. Shorter way of remembering it is if you know that half of 16 is, and you also know that half of 16 tens is 8 tens or 80. We've got one more to do. Help me out. Tell me what number I'm making. 130. Okay, we'll stop there. No, we'll stop there. That's 180. So we need to first of all think about the 100. What should we do to the 100? Split it in half. And so what is half of 100? 50. So I'm going to put 50 on this side and, oops, 50 on this side. Okay, so you're telling me that half of 100 is 50. Right, what have we got here? What have we got? 80. Well done. So what is half of 80? 40. So I'm going to put 40 over here. And I'm going to put 40 over here. So I'm going to write 40 there. Now, how much have we got in each pile? We've got 50, let's count them, 50, 60, 90 there. Let's check this pile, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So what is half of 180? 90. Finally, the shortcut is, if you know that half of, let's do that again. If you know that half of 18 equals 9, you know that half of 18 tens is 9 tens. Well done.